Now I'm on my instead of my house Wi-Fi, I'm on my hotspot on my phone. So yeah, it shouldn't be as much
Uh-huh.
lag because my hotspot's infinitely better than my house Wi-Fi. Blizzard. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, everyone? The Cool
The
Geek here,
lucky
and here's
turned on.
Carnifex, bro, the Florida man, the one no one likes. No, let me stop. Say what's up, Carnifex.
You wish. I went up fighting Spurge. I actually made that
Yo, by the way,
debate
sorry about
last
the
night.
black screen to anyone who is watching the recording. I don't know if anyone's here yet. I'm like super like underprepared right now. But yeah, that. Um, but yeah, if you're watching the recording, which is more likely, I'm gonna have something up on screen in a bit. Just give me a while. But yeah, what were you saying? We're just gonna be talking for most of this stream this time because, like freaking for some reason, like Steam like uninstalled Devil May Cry for me or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I guess. But yeah, what were you saying, Carnifex?
Oh, oh yeah, debater was the one who told me to make the rule because it's like, oh, I'll take that role proudly.
I mean, fighting isn't bad, but like I'm not a Spurg, so yeah.
Sure, whatever you say, Geek. Whatever you say.
Yo, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's a yikes. Maybe? Sure, let's go. It's
Offense, geek, but I've
How
seen.
can I make fun of him? No, hold on, hold on. How can I make fun of him if I don't know what he's doing wrong? Because I can't.
And shit on.
Like, nah, he's fucking retarded.
He throws hands with Geek, but Geek wins.
There are hands with geek. Yes, so did fucking Godspeed.
No, that was Godspeed only threw hands when it's like an uphill pitch.
Oh, my point
He
is.
must be
dang.
Is Judge G
tonight.
worthy?
Like, just ask Geek. I was disconnected like 10 times in a row.
Yeah, he
But,
was.
For some reason, I'm disconnecting a lot tonight. But anyways, like, so it'd be fair. Like,
Question mark?
Denise Grass Tyson.
Context, I don't know what the fuck you just said.
He's looking at his live chat, I think.
Yeah.
YouTube, I'm guessing.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go to YouTube and pull your comment section.
Dang, why you gotta do it like that? I never said that.
Damn.
Who claimed that?
I mean,
Knowing
look,
your past performance of uploading very bad debates and videos,
I mean,
you deserve that.
the quality of the videos he posted ahead, the debates were not bad. It's just the debates themselves were bad.
No, they're god awful.
Yeah, he just posted the one with nothing.
Ew, why? What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
was
skill
torture.
though. Torn server earlier because Niotic was debating this guy Slick with Street Tears, and Niotic,
Dang.
but I gave the Deacon debater. Debater
Yeah,
debater asked for it too.
goodbye to your fuck buddy.
Come on, just
Oh.
just cut it out.
What?
Yeah.
No. Okay, yes.
Is he done? I'm gonna just pretend that whatever he said was just as bad as giving Madara a fucking time stop.
So I'm assuming this isn't
I mean,
like
technically it's not a time
Madara.
stop, it's time rewind.
Okay, that might be a little less trash.
Yeah, it's time rewind.
Yeah, it's just like when he rewinds it, his eyes like start swirling in reverse. It's like he's winding back a VHS tape.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what happened?
Okay. But like, Thor, it depends. Like Baselor is kind of OP. He has like the redirecting power. He has the Fate Axe, or at least resistance to him.
It'd be unfortunate if that didn't work.
Passively ejected card effects from the VC.
Yeah. But for my debate, I would probably use the
Ew, and not fucking screaming ew.
scaling.
Who said outer versal?
No, I don't.
Don't
I don't
stand
stand
it.
that.
You don't stand it, but you brought it up. So fuck you.
I'm just saying it can't be argued. No,
No,
And there's, like-
honest, the extra dimensional kind of doesn't mean anything, to be honest. Trans does. I'll give you that one. Trans-dimensional does actually matter. I'll give you that.
I mean, extra dimensional does work, especially like how I argue it. Hyperbole bullshit. It's like, oh, it's not really. You literally use the term multiverse.
Well,
Right.
actually,
Only like street level.
nah.
They're
What do you
just-
mean, guy?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I was about to meme on Carnifex, but then I got killed by Discord.
Damn. And then Carnifex.
Let's see. Yes. Yes. God tier.
About to show you. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell vibing,
I'll let
but you know, that doesn't basically. I get.
Oh my god. Ads these days. Man. Sound for video really be wildin' in the script. Crazy. Wonder how many people are gonna get mad at that video. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Can I turn that down a little more? Let's see. Let's see. Can I do this? I be able to. Awesome. There we go. Yo, Punk Rider, what's going on? Welcome to the live chat. How are you doing? Awesome. Yeah, what do you think about the music in the background? Oh, cool. Okay, okay. That sounds good. Probably Punk Rider. Remember that playlist? Cause I wanted to listen to some like classical music, and I realized it was not on my play. Things to like maybe possibly fix it. Like fix it live. Sorry. Yo, what's up, Punk Rider? Yeah. Yeah, it was not really. Think I like closed out a tab maybe. Let me see. Is there any other stuff I can X out? Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking it might have just been that tab I closed out. Yeah, cause right now it's telling me the stream is in excellent condition. Yeah, I just X'd out a couple more tabs. Yeah, couldn't be me. That's an L. But yo, that Sound 4 video is gonna be lit. Also, I have a debate against this guy, this one guy who's pretty cool. His name's Niotic. It's probably gonna be my next video. I have the debate already like recorded. I just need to like put my intro and like outro on it, and then I'll like upload it. No, I'm not. I actually was in I was in Godzilla server, in VC, but like it kept like kicking me out of VC, and the stream kept dying, so I like hopped out. Oh wait, we might be able to voice call on Steam maybe. If that's what you're thinking. Like if you wanted to like VC, we can probably do it on Steam. Cuz you know that function exists. Bro, relax. I will. Chill. Yo, Punk Rider, did the quality of the stream dip? I was like not talking just then. Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, did the quality of the stream like dip just now? Because I got something on like on my end that says less keyframes being sent. I low key don't know what the keyframes are. Like not exactly anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be live for probably another hour or two. Um, so later. Yo, what's up, biggest Bertha? Biggest. That's funny. How are you doing, biggest Bertha? Cool. How are you enjoying the music in the stream right now? Cool. Yo, biggest Bertha. What do you think about like this sort of format? Just like, a still image on screen with like music and like me talking. Oh yeah, I know Splash. Yeah, I know Splash. Why? Actually, as a matter of fact, because I know there's a little bit of a delay between when I say something and when you get it. Actually, as a matter of fact, me and Splash did a little collab mini series on his channel. Um, it was Team 7 from Naruto versus Team Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Part 1 was him doing a Team Urameshi, like a little like a semi power skill on them. It wasn't too in depth or anything, but it was, you know, a really good rundown of, like, you know, the basics of what they can do. Then the second one was me doing a basic rundown of Team 7, and then the third part of it, because it was a 3-part miniseries, the third part was the final showdown of what would happen if they actually fought. So, so, you know, I'd recommend you check that out. I thought that was a pretty good little miniseries. Like, I enjoyed helping Splash with that, and I thought it came out pretty well. Okay. Yeah, what do you think of Splash? Since you asked about him. 'Cause I know Splash is a contentious person on Discord. Um, I'll word it that way. 'Cause I don't know. I think Splash is cool. But I know um some people are more neutral, 'cause, you know, I think Splash is cool. You know, we're buds. But some people are more neutral and some people don't like him. And for different reasons. A few of the reasons I think are, like, some of the reasons I think are, like, extremely petty. I don't really know how else to say it. But yeah, what are your thoughts on him? I'm curious. I like to get to know my viewers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Splash is definitely a good debater. Like, as a matter of fact, right around the time I started my channel was when I started debating more like fictional stuff. Cause something about me is I'm actually better at debating like IRL topics than I am at debating fiction, because I've been doing it longer. Uh, but I've when I started getting into like fiction again around the time I started my channel, I was on like a streak of like finding people that are supposed to be like good debaters, specifically with like fiction, and Splash was like one of the first people that I encountered. Even before I like met him. I just like talked to him a little bit. I like joined his old server, and I got destroyed. It was fun. Like me and him debated. I think the debate was like Luke versus Flash. He had Luke, I had Flash. Um, and he was on a Luke hype train at the time. So he like steamrolled me when I was using Flash. It was hilarious. Um, I'm not sure if he uploaded that. 'Cause I think it was recorded. I don't know if he uploaded it or not though. Um, but yeah, that was fun. And then, he's just been like getting better from then, as have I. But he's definitely still way way better than me though. Yo, what's up? Type on Rex. What do you mean? What do you mean how? Okay, biggest Bertha. Oh, yeah. He was on the hype train at the time. It's funny cuz I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually think that character beats the Flash. Um but I don't know, maybe question mark. He's the Star Wars guy. Um so I guess if you want you can ask him whether or not he thinks, the character actually beats the Flash. Um and I guess ask him not to meme. But who knows? Maybe. Also, too, at the time, because here's the thing, right? When now this isn't all of the time. It depends. See, Splash is interesting. See, this is one of the reasons I can like this is one of the reasons I like Splash a bit. So he does something similar to me. He when I debate, for instance, if I want to debate someone randomly, I don't rank characters anymore. Now my whole shtick is I'm gonna try and downplay your character, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. But basically, what I'll do is I'll argue things that I'll like play devil's advocate. I'll argue things I don't necessarily believe. But in certain circumstances, like when I debate, like people who are like my subscribers and stuff, or just someone who's genuinely misinformed, I will be more serious and I won't like meme a lot, and I'll actually, make arguments that I'll believe more or less. And Splash sort of does something similar, so if you see him debate something, you might want to ask him whether or not he actually believes it. Oh, dark side scaling. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes it takes me a couple of seconds to like read the chat, but yeah, Darkseid's interesting character. Especially considering like all his different avatars, and then there's his true form, and then there's when his avatars get amped, and then when his true form gets amped. Gets pretty crazy. Also, back then, like I said, that was like when I was first getting into like fiction hardcore. Well, I don't know if hardcore is the right word. I'm still not as passionate, let's call it passionate, about fiction as some of the other people I know. um but back then I was really bad. Like, oh my, compared to now, I was trash. Like, I was actual doo-doo at like debating. um so like, you know, I was easy to steamroll. Dang, those were good times. Even though it was trash, those are still pretty good times. Oh yeah, type on Rex. I didn't ask you. I got distracted. How's your day or night or whatever? Yeah, I do. I debate comics a little bit. Like, I mostly just use the Flash. Cause I'm a kind of a Flash stand. It's like a meme that I'm a Flash tard. Like me and some of my buddies meme about that a lot. But yeah, I mostly just do Flash with a few other characters. Like I've argued with Immortal Hulk a couple times, like maybe once or twice. Um, I've I've argued over like general cosmology and such. Um, oh yeah, I'm good. But yeah, I've argued over like just general cosmology for like DC and Marvel. Um, let's see. Manga, yeah, well, I do Naruto. I'm getting into the Dragon Ball Super manga. Like, I'm in the early Moro arc. I mostly just watch the anime for Z, if I'm being honest. Actually, I watched Kai, actually, as a matter of fact. Same for original Dragon Ball. I just watched the anime of it. And not even all the way through. I think I like skipped a couple arcs. Let me see. I'm getting into the manga for My Hero. I'm still not super far into it. I think I'm just as far in the manga as I am in the anime, unironically. Um, let's see, what other manga? One Piece. I got a request like God almost 2 years ago. To do Zoro versus Kenpachi. And I watched the entire anime of Bleach, and I'm in the process of reading the Bleach manga, and I'm in the process of reading the One Piece manga, which oh my God, it is so long. And those are most of the manga, and yeah, pretty much just DC and Marvel stuff. I've started getting into Doom because one of my Discord buddies because I asked him like, yo, what Marvel character should I get into or something, and he was like Doom, and I was like, okay. Because it's been like eons since I've actually considered myself a Marvel scaler. Because at one point I was like a Marvel goon. Okay, so story time. As a kid, I absolutely loved Marvel to death. Spider-Man and Wolverine were gods to me, right? And Thor was also a Chad. I mean, he still is a Chad, but and I would stand Hulk. I would stand Hulk, Thor. Oh yeah, the One Piece Marvel is still ongoing. Yeah. No, the DC. Okay, okay. The DC cosmology, not very straight. Well, it depends. It depends how far you go into it. Once you get to things like the God Sphere, things start getting pretty contentious. But yeah, so as a kid, right, I was like really into Marvel. And I would like stand. Okay, so when I say a couple years ago is when I started getting into fiction, of course I said like hardcore-ish, right? It's when I started getting into it more. It's when debating it became a hobby. Before I would just argue like why Spider-Man solos your verse or something. I was one of those kids. And I would stand like Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine, and Thor pretty much. Those were like the main, and Iron Man for a point. And you know, I considered myself, you know, pretty knowledgeable in Marvel. But then I got to a point where I learned enough about Marvel to know that I didn't know anything about Marvel. Because this is the thing. This is okay, I don't know how many of my videos you've seen, but I brought up in one of my previous debates against this guy Zamari, this thing called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's usually when someone's like stupid, but they think they're like really smart, and the explanation is basically because when you're dumb to a certain point, you don't know what you don't know. So as a kid, I had saw like a bunch of like the live action stuff. So I thought I was just like, cause I've seen all of the Spider-Man movies. I had saw like I think all of the Hulk movies. I thought I was just the Marvel guy. I just thought I knew everything. And then I started getting into the comics, and I knew like maybe a little bit. Like I barely scratched the surface, and I was like, oh, now I know everything. And then I started learning more and more and talking to other people who were actually knowledgeable on Marvel, and I was like, oh god, I don't know anything about Marvel. So yeah, I got one of my buds to get me into like doom scaling. But here, let me read the chat. Let me see. John Constantine. Dang, one of my buddies is into Constantine. My buddy Edgar, he's into Constantine. Yeah, Constantine's a Chad. By the way, I don't know if I've asked this yet. Forgive me if I have, but what do you think of this like video format with just like the static screen and me talking to you guys directly? Well, I guess stream format, cause this is a stream, not a video. Well, unless someone's watching the recording, I guess. Oh, Jade, you want to debate Jade? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that before. Interesting. You want to debate Jade? Okay. I guess. Why do you want to debate Jade? That sounds interesting. Cool. I'm glad you guys like the format of this, though. But yeah, biggest Bertha. Why do you want to debate Jade? That's interesting. That intrigues me. What about Jade makes you want to debate him? Or, I guess, a better question would be, how much do you know about Jade? Oh, did they dip? I don't know. See, here's the thing with Jade. Um, Even if he sells his account, he has like 30 alts. So, unless he sold all of his alt, now when I say 30, I don't know how many he actually has. I think someone said it was like 12 or something. But like, he has so many alts. Even if he sells one, I don't know if I'm convinced that he's gone for good. Um, so yeah, let me see. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely get trying to debate people better than you. I get that. Word of advice though, when you debate Jade, try not to get mine hacked. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jade, he's very interesting. Now, okay, here's the thing. I don't particularly like Jade. I'm not gonna pretend that I do. Um, but he is an interesting person, especially like on paper. Like, I don't know, if he didn't like, I don't know, if he didn't hate me, I guess, I would definitely enjoy talking to him more. But he's pretty interesting because I'm sure you know this, but like he's supposedly like really young. And he sounds very young, so I believe that he is really young. He sounds young. He says he is young, so I believe him. Now he's very intelligent. Like he seems to be highly intelligent. And he. Okay, his debate tactics are very interesting. How do I word this? He's very weird because he's very. I want to say, how do I word this without it sounding like an oxymoron? Like, he seems to be very straightforward, but also not, like, at the same time. Like, what's a good way to say this? Oh, why? I don't know. Me and him talked, well, I tried to talk to him about it. He said, like, before he raided my server when he did, he said something along the lines of, like, he heard me talk to, like, I think he said Cho, which, for the record, Cho is actually one of my friends. I uploaded, one of my last debates. It was, SCP-343 versus Gilgamesh, was against Cho, who is one of my friends, mind you. He said it sounded like I was, like, condescending or something when I was talking to him, which, to me, doesn't make sense, because I always hype up Cho, like literally, like there was this war going on in my server. Like not literally, but like a lot of the people, because I have this I don't know if you're in my server, but in my versus debate server I have debate roles, right? And there's this one tier called high mid tier, and it's people who are above the standard mid tier but aren't quite high tier. They're just like they're good enough to be considered above mid tier, but not, you know, not quite high tier yet. And for a long time, everyone that had high mid thought they should be high tier. Like literally all of them. They were like, "Oh man, I transcend all the high mid tiers." You know, a lot of them like specifically started spurging over that. And Cho was actually one of the ones that I thought should be high mid. You know, I was like, yeah, Cho should be high. He should be high tier. You know, he's good. Like I think Cho's good. He should be high tier. So why Jade thought I was condescending towards him, I have no clue. Maybe he caught maybe the beginning or like the end of me and Cho's conversations where we were like memeing on each other or something. Cause you know, like I said, me and Cho are friends. And me, when I'm like friends with someone, right? Me and my friends roast each other like all the time. And like we just meme on each other. Like I was in VC with my friend Death. The real OGs know about Death. Back in the day, me and him collabed. But I know him IRL. And I stay memeing on Death. And Death memes on me too. So that's like common with my friends. Even like IRL or on Discord, it doesn't matter. Me and my friends meme on each other. So maybe Jade saw like me memeing on Cho, you know, when I was like joking or something. And thought I was serious or something. That's my best guess of why he thought I was being condescending, cuz like he saw me memeing. So yeah, I guess. Cuz I definitely don't try and be condescending towards Cho. Like I hype him up consistently. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Maybe Cho just... not Cho. Maybe Jade just saw, like... I don't know. Only saw me interacting with Cho when I was, like, memeing or something. I don't know. That's my best guess. But I don't know. Jade was very, like, ambiguous. When I asked him about that. It's so weird, because because I've only ever, like, actually conversed with Jade, maybe like 3 times, minus that, like, a debate we had when I first met him, which I don't really count, as, like, just talking with him, because, I don't know, he was more immature in that first debate, and he's even, like, said that to me, because one time, I talked to him about, like, me not liking him at one point, and I was like, yeah, I literally debated you, and you were, like, spurging on me. I forgot how I worded it to him at the time, but basically, what happened in that debate was, he basically gave, like, one scan, for, like, his stuff, and then I tried to make an argument, and then he kept, like, stopping me from speaking. Like, he kept interrupting me and stuff. So I told him, like, that's why I didn't really, like him at the time. Dang, I say like a lot. But basically, I brought that up. And, he was like, oh, that was, like, a long time ago. You know, I was, like, more immature back then. And I was like, fair enough. So I dropped it. But, yeah, so I don't really count that anymore. But we've talked, like, 2 or 3 times, I think. And, whenever okay, so at one point, he was banned from my server, before I brought him back. he's actually been banned from my server a few times, but one of the times he was banned, and one of his acquaintances, this guy claims he's not Jade's friend. I don't believe him, like, at all, but whatever, it's not that serious. But the guy was he was trying to vouch for Jade coming back, and he wasn't doing a very good job. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't doing a very good job. But then Jade showed up in one of his alts, and then me and Jade ended up discussing him coming back, and then he convinced me, and he articulated himself pretty darn well, right, as you'd expect from someone who's such a good debater. But other than that, we've had like 2 other conversations, and he didn't what the heck? He didn't I don't know, he was like very vague when I like talked to him the other like 2 times. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was vague because he doesn't like me. But I could be wrong though. Like, I don't know Jade like that or anything. Like, we're not like I was never friends with him. Like, I know some people who used to be cool with him, but like, I don't know. At a couple points I thought me and Jade were cool, but like, I don't know. It was weird. Cause actually, he ended up like right after I let him back after that discussion, actually, where he articulated himself very well. I let him back into the server. Besides him just popping up with an alt. And then I thought we were on good terms, and then he raided my server, so, you know, I don't know. Yeah, just take that how you will. That's why we have like the whole verification system and everything, because, you know, Jade raiding. Oh, okay. Year 12. Yeah, I just turned 17 a couple months ago. Whoops. I just got exposed by myself. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. What would I call that? Did I just expose myself for being too young or too old? Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Dang. You're 12. Well, hurry up and become 13 so you can be allowed on YouTube. That's funny. But, but no, in all seriousness though, yeah, I don't know. It's funny because on Discord, not Discord, what the heck? On YouTube, it says that all of the people that watch my channel are either from 13 to 17, 18 to 24, and like 25 to 30 or something. Self-incrimination. I mean, define self-incrimination. I mean, yes. Sort of. Unless it, except for when it's not. Like, if you go up to like a cop and you say like, "Yeah, I just robbed a bank," then yeah, that would be, he would take you to jail. Um, but like, if you said to like, I don't know, your friend like, "Oh yeah, I exposed myself XD" or something. Um, like that's fine more or less. Oh yeah. Um, I mean, if like I don't know. Have you ever talked to Jade before? Biggest Bertha. Oh, okay. Oh, you. Oh, okay. That explains it. Um, I mean, okay. Jade has. I'm pretty sure I've seen him twice. I think. Yeah, twice talking. One was, I think one was in a conversation with me. Yeah. Yeah, I think me and him talked about it once, and then someone else talked about it another time. But, and I was just kind of there. But I'm pretty sure Jade has said himself that he's talked about this, like, rating some of the servers he's rated. Um, like, he talks about that in, like, public servers. So, like, if you just sort of, like, hung around Jade, I guess, um, which, funnily enough, usually whenever I encountered Jade, it was never on purpose. um, except like once, I think. Maybe once. Yeah, once. He was like talking to someone, and I wanted to like ask him some questions or something. Um, about like his debates with like Parrot and Naya, I think. Think that's what I wanted to ask him about. I don't remember exactly, but I had some questions, and so I found him once. But the other, like, I don't know, bunch of times I was in his presence, it was because, like, I was either, like, in a VC somewhere, like in a voice chat, and he just, like, showed up, or someone told me to join a voice chat, and Jada was already there, or, something to that effect. But yeah, literal. But to be fair, I am in the max number of servers on Discord right now, which is 100. Um, so when you're in 100 servers, you're bound to see pretty much everyone. But yeah, just like if you were to just hang around, and like you'd eventually see Jade existing somewhere. Um, I don't know how long Jade supposedly sold his account. You know how long ago that was, but he debated someone in this one server I'm in. Forgot which server. It was either Rakuzan or this one other server. Um but yeah, he was in this one server. and he like debated someone. So if you just like exist in enough places, you'll run across Jade quite a few times. Yeah, I mean, one of the okay, so first Rex, I'll address you first. So, yeah, Jade. People forgive Jade. It is kind of weird, although it's because people so a lot of the people on Discord are like 16, like 15, 16, 17, and like a surprising amount of people are actually like adults, 18, 19, 20, 21, all the way up to like 25, I think. No. I think the oldest Discord debater I know is like 27, so like late 20s. And when you're, teenagers and older, when Jade is, 12, 13, think I think someone told me like 2 years ago he was like 11 or something at one point. So when this like 11-year-old kid comes up and he acts bad, and asks for forgiveness, it's almost like a kid that is like bad, and then he learns how to be good, and then people forgive him, right? Because he's just a kid. That's basically the same logic. Also, like, a surprising amount of people vouch for Jade that he's like changed and all this. But Jade has a lot of goons. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, and a lot of friends. So he has some people who like goon for him. Whether he knows it or whatever. There's some people that just like vouch for him that aren't even his friends, allegedly. They're his acquaintances, his actual friends. So a lot of people will just sort of try to get him back in servers. Now on to Bertha. You said, what do you know? Wait, do you know Webcam Parrot? He's someone that's interesting debater to me. All right. So, okay, I don't know him like me and Splash just sort of like we've just had like conversations just casually. I've never really done that with Parrot. But I have debated him like what, 3 times, I think. And I did talk to him once, just sort of just to ask him questions. I just had like I don't know, a conversation with someone as smart as Parrot is never a normal conversation, but I had a semi-normal conversation with him about like, I don't even know. I asked him about some scaling or something. And yeah, he's definitely very interesting. Him and Nairobi, they're like dualities in terms of like debate. They're like debate like tactics. They're very interesting. But yeah, I don't like know him, but I know of him. I've debated him. Talked to him once, just sort of without debating. Actually, Parrot was the first person on Discord that I debated that was actually like good. Which is funny because he was considered top 2 best debaters at the time in terms of like fictional debating. Like he was only considered, second next to Seth. At least back then. Again, I want to stress that back then. So like, yeah. Oh wait, do you say Splash is? Okay. Is he honest? Okay, so I'm gonna say the answer is yes, except for when it's no. okay, how do I word this? So usually when he makes an argument that is bad, at least in my experience, whenever he makes an argument that he doesn't agree with, if you ask him, he'll tell you. Sometimes he, like maybe once or twice, I've seen him not volunteer the answer, but even if he doesn't volunteer whether or not he actually believes the argument, which he has done, like he has made some arguments that were really really bad, but then he went immediately and said, yeah, this is bad, and like sometimes I think once he even explained why, I think, but usually even if he doesn't say just outright that he doesn't believe it, I think it's safe to say more often than not, he will tell you if you ask that he doesn't agree with the argument he made. Hold on, it's getting cold in here. Give me like 3 seconds. I'm about to turn off my fan. Okay. There we go. Oops. But yeah, was that answer satisfactory? Oh yeah, Aeroflame is cool. Like, yeah, Aeroflame, I don't know, Aeroflame is also one of those, I don't know, Aeroflame is, I don't know, he has a, okay, I would say he's probably contentious on how people feel about him, but he's more liked than, like, most of the other big names we've been talking about. But yeah, Arrow's cool. A lot of people are terrified of him, though. I'm not sure. Okay, here's the thing about that video, because I know what you're talking about. Splash, even though he scales DC, he's not a DC scaler, if that makes sense. Like, even though he has some knowledge on DC, it's not like his main thing. So he's not gonna go full, like, big brain mode on like any DC stuff. So, you know, I'd, like, any of his, like, DC stuff, I'd take with, like, a grain of salt. Because again, that's not his main thing. Okay, oh! Beyond or above Trigon. I think I know exactly where that's coming from. Okay, so, yeah. So, he gets some of his Marvel scaling. And when I say some, I mean a decent bit from this guy. This guy I know, Thanos. Me and Thanos are friends. But Thanos has some strong opinions on Marvel that some other people don't agree with. I'll word it like that. like Thanos, he's a really good debater. Like it's pretty much unanimously agreed on for most of the people on Discord that like know about him. That he's a good debater, but he has some strong opinions compared to a lot of other people. And like I said, Splash gets some of his Marvel stuff from him, so it sort of makes sense that some of his content that has Marvel in it, like say the Beyonder, would be slightly more swayed towards said Marvel character. Cause same with DC. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thanos. Thanos is people. Okay, here's the thing. Dripknot used to go by Thanos. Just like he used to go by Insert a while back. I call him Thanos because he's a Thanos stand. But yeah, Dripknot, Thanos, Insert, whatever you want to call him. Like my friend Nothing Important here calls him Insert still. Okay, I'm not okay. Okay. I don't really scale Trigon. So I can't. I don't want to make any claims on that. Same with the Beyonder. I just okay. Literally all I know about the Beyonder is he had some like omnipotent statements, eons ago. That's pretty much all I know. Also he scales above Living Tribunal ? Apparently, I think maybe. Think someone told me that. So yeah, I don't know. I can't really give my thoughts on that. But I mean, you can always ask Splash, or if you want Thanos directly. If you can get into contact with them, that is, and see what their like full reasoning is, because I know that like when I make certain videos, I'll make a scaling chain, and it won't make 100% sense because it'll be contingent on either a previous video that I've made before or a future video that I plan on making. Like for instance, when I did my Haku video, I brought up like Haku being above like Kid Sasuke, and I gave some scaling for Kid Sasuke, but I didn't make a Kid Sasuke video till later to like explain why Kid Sasuke is that strong, if that makes sense. Stuff like that, and like how in my Kid Sasuke video I like bring up some stuff for him being strong, but it's contingent upon like Sound 4 scaling. So I'm in the process of making a Sound 4 video, stuff like that. So Splash's like his reasoning, might be contingent on like other stuff that like Thanos wants to put on his channel or something. Cause I know like from time to time Splash will have other people make like entire videos and put them on his channel. Like I think it was a Captain America video, I believe, cause I watched that video like the entire thing. I think it was either MCU Thanos or MCU Captain America or someone. I don't remember who it was, but it was MCU somebody. And Thanos and Cyber put the video on Splash's channel. So Thanos might have something like that planned for Beyonder. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I know GB. Yeah, I think GB's hilarious. Yeah, GB likes to roast Godspeed. It's hilarious. Like, me and Godspeed are cool, but like, I think it's funny when GB roasts him. Oh, Thanos judged for Forks winning. But I recommend you watch it. If you haven't already watched it, you might want to watch the whole thing, cause I've had people contest Thanos' judgment, but well, they didn't contest it to Thanos. They just told me their disagreements is. I'll probably talk to Thanos about it. I'm not gonna like try and debate him on it or anything, cause to me, if you agree on someone being a judge, no matter what they say, like, they're the judge that you agreed to, so you basically lost if they say you lost. And, you know, so I try not to contest judgments. I will voice my opinion, but I try not to. He said he's fat. Oh my god. Yo, you need to relax. But, yeah, I try not to, like, contest judgments. You know, at least not usually. Like, how do I word this? Okay, if you ask me, who do I think is the best debater that I've ever met? That's an interesting question. That's very hard and very contentious. God. Dang, you put me on the spot. Oh. Oh, okay, that's why you said that. Okay, in-betweener. Nah. Get out of here. Let me see. Who do I think is the best debater? I'm going to say... God, this is hard. Maybe, possibly... Maybe Jacob? Question mark? Maybe Jacob? Question mark. Question mark. I'm gonna put a big question mark behind that. Yeah, there's this guy. I don't know if you know who Jacob is, but he's this guy. I debated him, what, maybe a year and a half ago? Question mark. And he... Okay, so he was always good, but he wasn't that good. He was good, but not that good. You know, back when, like, I first met him. But apparently he's gotten, like, infinitely better or something. Like, over the past, like, year or something. 'Cause he went from, like, losing to, like, pre-amp Jade. That's what I'm gonna call this version of Jade. Before Jade became, like, super ultra mega good. Oh, Jacob doesn't remember debating me? That's funny. That actually surprises me because I talked to him after me and him debated. Like, I don't know, maybe 6 months after, question mark, maybe, about. And I asked him if he remembered me, and he said yeah. But then again, it's been like a year since then. So I'm not super surprised, like a little, but not, you know, not super surprised. especially considering he's been like more so in like a different scenery lately. I guess we can say like more so hanging around the likes of like Jack Angstrike apparently, and like other good IRL debaters. So I'm not especially since they all have like a butt ton of clout. So I'm not really surprised that Jacob doesn't remember me now that I think about it. But yeah, he's probably one of the best debaters I ever met, if not the best currently. But I don't know. That's a very hard question though. I was tempted to say Jade. I had a couple other people in mind. Splash is also really good. Cause Jade I recently heard Jade say he's not a debater anymore. He's a packer or whatever. That was interesting. Let me see. Have I ever met Chuck? Actually, no. I haven't met Chuck. I've never even been in VC with Chuck. Now that I think about it, I've been in VC with Seth, but I've never talked to him before. I've talked to Clyde in the same VC as Seth, but I've never talked to Seth. Never talked to Chuck either. But that's on the bucket list. I want to talk to Chuck, debate him. I know someone who, well, actually Splash knows Chuck, but besides Splash, I know one other person, well, two other people technically, that know Chuck, and one of those two people says that they think Chuck would beat me in a debate. So maybe I'll meet Chuck and lose to him, or get better as a debater, just like out myself or something, and then debate him and win ? Or tie or something. I don't know. Let me see. In between here, you said debate Cyber right now. Actually, Cyber retired from debating. He said permanently, but who knows? Maybe the call of debate will draw him back. I don't know. Cause I don't think I'm ever gonna retire from debating. Maybe I'll retire from debating fiction, but debating as a whole, no, I'm good. Chuck lost to Chad? For real? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll go after Chuck then. Yeah, Chuck, debate me right now! I need clout! I'm gonna upload it. I upload your demise or something. No, I would never say that. Well, maybe I would. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Debating Chuck would definitely be an interesting experience. I heard he's a weird person, and I like meeting weird people. So yeah. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, maybe I should try and get more people into fictional debating, honestly. Especially if I do like leave. I don't plan on leaving fictional debating for a good few years at least. Like I don't think it's anything wrong with the grown man debating fiction, so like I'll probably stay in the fictional debating scene for a good I want to say 8 years. Let me see. Oh yeah, Noodle. Oh god, you only heard about that? Oh god, you didn't see the video. Yeah, Noodles. Yeah, Noodles, Noodles had beef with Splash. We'll just leave it at that. Ah, my finger. Did I just pull a muscle? What the heck? Nah, I thought everyone knew about that video, but since you don't know about that video, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Anyway, you know, I'll do like Rebirth, Wally, Rebirth, Barry. I think I have some stuff on like post-crisis Barry and Wally, and pre-crisis. I think I have some. Yeah, I have some New 52 stuff as well. I have the various forms. Like I have Blue Lantern Barry. I have God of Death Flash, which was also Barry. I have Manhattan Wally. Let's see. Yeah, Manhattan Wally was cool. I have this one other version of Flash that I can't speak about because Godspeed might hear about it. And I don't want it to get back to him. But so yeah, I scale a good few different versions. Jay Garrick, I scale a little bit. Like I don't really scale. Like I'm not a Jay Garrick scaler, but I do have a few scans on him. And also the girl Flash, Sela Allen. I have a couple scans on her as well. Oh yeah, so he did stomp really bad. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so those are the main, versions of Flash that I scale. Also, the CW Flash, I forgot. I don't have the scans for CW Flash, but like, I went to one of my friend's houses and she was watching the Flash show, and luckily for me, it was the exact episode where Flash has a bunch of like statements and like feats and stuff, which is fantastic. Do I think Manhattan Flash should body every other Flash? Probably. I'm gonna say most likely. Most likely. I don't know the full capabilities of that one yet. Like, I've been lacking on my Manhattan scaling, but if you think that Manhattan scales to Mixie, and you think that, Manhattan Flash would scale to Manhattan, and you scale Mixie above the anti-life equation, and you could say like God of Death Flash, which other than Manhattan Wally should be the strongest. If you say like, okay, well, freaking God of Death Flash only vaguely scales above like Darkseid with the anti-life equation or whatever. I mean not Darkseid with the anti-life equation. I mean Anti-Monitor with the anti-life equation. I'm sorry. Just say God of Death barely scales above Anti-Monitor with the anti-life equation, and then just say like, well, Mixie also scales above, Darkseid and anti-life enhanced Anti-Monitor, except Manhattan scales above Mixie, and then Manhattan Flash scales to that. Then you can say like, yeah, he scales above God of Death. So I think that scaling works, but again, I need to like do a little bit more research on like Dr. Manhattan and like Manhattan Wally and like the full story behind that, because all I really saw was like flash forward and a couple of things for Dr. Manhattan. Not nearly enough to like have a full opinion on like fully. After I do all the research and stuff, I'll probably do a Flash video sometime in the future. Like after I do a bunch of like Naruto stuff, My Hero stuff, Dragon Ball stuff, maybe like a bunch of Bleach stuff, I'll probably do like a updated Flash video, because I did one like 2 years ago almost, but that video's like garbage. It's like really bad, like very actually like terrible, like it's actual barf. So I'll make a new updated Flash video eventually with all the good scaling. Post-crisis Superman versus post-crisis Flash. My money's on Flash. Like, we're talking bloodlusted, right? Biggest Bertha, we're talking like bloodlusted both, or in character. Well, I guess in character with like intent to kill. Because in character, they wouldn't kill each other. Like normal in character, I suppose. So like it would have to be like in character with intention to like kill. That, I guess. If we're talking, yeah, bloodlust. So yeah, if we're talking bloodlusted, or yeah, both. Okay, so yeah, if we're talking either or, really, yeah, my money's on Flash, definitely. Because BFR, right? Like, there's no way you're telling me that Superman is gonna break out of the Speed Force. Like, you cannot convince me of that. Like, unless you mean like boom to bam to Superman, I guess. But even then, it's iffy. But yeah, like based post-crisis, not breaking out of the Speed Force. Flash literally blitzes him and sends him to the Speed Force, where he freaking Supes just stays there and like dies. Oh my god, Chungus, get out of here. Doge. Yo, my friend actually has a Doge. It's crazy. I'm gonna say, alright, I'm gonna choose my words very carefully. I'm gonna say maybe. I'll say this. Flash has quite a few irrelevant speed feats. Now, whether or not you think having irrelevant speed makes you out reversal is contentious. But at the same time, I do conveniently have a scan of Flash phasing through Trueform Darkseid, so does his phasing scale to his AP? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, the chat delay. Yeah, I'm seeing the delay as I'm talking. Okay. So, does his phasing scale to his AP? Does irrelevant speed mean you're out reversal inherently? Yeah, it's contentious. Like, I've debated this one guy, Striker. I have a video debating Striker on my channel, but I had a second debate with him after that I didn't upload because it was even longer than the first debate. It was 5 hours long on whether or not being irrelevant speed inherently makes you out-reversal. At the time, I thought irrelevant speed makes you out-reversal. Right now, I think it's pretty contentious. Okay, so sort of like, okay, I'll put it this way. If he tries to phase you, but you are beyond the very concepts of phasing and not phasing, then it shouldn't work. If his phasing is bound by the concepts of phasing and not phasing. Unless you think his phasing is like trans-dual or something, I don't know, but like his AP is like weird, I don't know. I mean, you can say that, but I don't always agree with the things Versus Wiki says. Sure, I'll use their terms and stuff, like I'll use the terms that they use, but I don't always agree with what they say about it. Like if they say like, yeah, being irrelevant speed is speed beyond the concepts of like space, distance, time, dimensionality, etc. But they say it doesn't correlate to AP. That's kind of weird to me, because if force equals mass times acceleration, and you have what is essentially out-reversal speed, if you have any mass, at least if we go by the force equation, and this is basically the argument I used against Stryker, is that out-reversal speed times any force, times any mass would still be out-reversal. Like, out-reversal times anything that's not 0 is still out-reversal. So, there's that. Now, there are some counter-arguments to that, not saying that it's, like, definitely true or not true. I'm just, saying how it could work potentially. I guess you can probably argue, I guess speed doesn't have to correlate to AP, but then again, the Flash's AP and speed are both, they're both, speed is an acceleration. I mean, acceleration is a change in direction over time. Speed is distance over time. So all acceleration is like speed. It's literally just speed over a change in direction, which can be from 0 to 100. Like when you punch, the acceleration is you going from 0 miles per hour to whatever your punch speed is, right? Which in this case would be like an out-reversal speed. So you'd essentially be accelerating to an out-reversal degree. So yeah, it's not like speed and acceleration isn't exactly the same thing, but it can be synonymous in this example. And also, here's another thing about let me read what you said. Hold on. This speed is the magnitude of velocity, and acceleration is the change of velocity. I mean, okay. I think you're sort of missing the point. The point was in this context, right? Like me saying freaking what was I saying? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit tired. What's it called? Usually I have an energy drink for these streams, but I didn't today, or tonight rather. But essentially, if you have speed, right, and you say it's the magnitude of velocity, and then you say that acceleration is change in velocity, wouldn't you agree that going from a velocity of 0 to an outer versal velocity, wouldn't that be acceleration? Like, wouldn't you be able to plug that into the force equation in terms of acceleration? Because you are accelerating. Going from 0 miles per hour to any is acceleration. And it's not like it takes Flash, like infinite years to reach irrelevant speed either. He can reach those speeds seemingly instantaneously. So that would be an irrelevant change in velocity. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna take a bathroom break while you think about that. I'm gonna put up the AFK screen. Okay, I'm back. Resume la musique. La musica. Alright, let me catch up on the chat. Okay. Yeah, so, oh wait, hold on. I'm retarded. Hold up. I forgot to change the screen off of the AFK screen. There we go. Back to vibing. But, so basically, what I was about to say is that, yeah, like, Flash can literally reach, those irrelevant speeds, instantaneously. And so yeah, he would be able to go from 0 to irrelevant instantaneously. So there would be no real point between 0 and irrelevant. But yeah, anyway, I'm not saying it's like 100% like concrete that's how that works. But I'm just saying it's one of the possibilities. I'm still on the fence about it myself. Dang. I mean, hey, you're not wrong. He's skilled in the art of speedster foo. More skill. Oh my gosh. By the way, little tiny spoiler for one of my next videos. It's a debate video. My opponent brings up skill, and I tell him, that, I basically tell him that I don't even want to argue with him over steel. I'll just like steel man. That like his character has better skill. Just because I did not want to hear skill at all. Yeah, you're right, bro. Speedster foo, way above fiction, bro. Like, come on. Like, imagine thinking Speedster foo isn't above all of fiction. Like, come on, bro. Couldn't be me. Yeah, by the way, I'll probably wrap up the stream in about 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, but I don't really do street tier debates. Like I've done like 2 ever. Well, except Wolverine versus Deadpool, but that doesn't count. Yeah, I don't count that debate. Because Wolverine's more of a Chad. What? Who said that? What? I don't know. That was probably the music. Okay. Yeah, but I'll be on for just a few more minutes. Um, but yeah, don't forget to share my videos. Oh, also don't forget to like my videos too, because some people watch the videos and like them, but not hit the like button. I don't know why I was whispering into the mic just now, but yeah. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that I was just whispering into the mic. Anyway. Anyway. Um, let's see. Let's see, who's still here? Because I saw someone, like, join, and then, um, looks like, because I know Rex left just now, and it looks like the other person also left. So who's still here? Dang, someone else just dipped. Crazy. Nah, I'm about to hop off. Actually, I didn't end up playing, Devil May Cry this time. I was going to, but I ended up having, like, some technical difficulties. Um, and I ended up, like, doing a completely different, live stream format. I was just, doing a little bit of, I guess connecting with my audience here, along with this nice music. Yeah, yeah, and it was kind of funny because I was really looking forward to playing Devil May Cry, but like I said, I had some issues with that. But I did enjoy myself tonight. Talking to everyone in the chat. I always like getting to know my subscribers and stuff. It's always fun. Plus, I got some positive feedback that this style of live stream is good. So that's what's up. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but Rakuzan, are you the person who has the Rakuzan Discord server? Because I actually, for some reason, don't think I ever found out who actually owned that server, funnily enough. Dang. Looks like he abandoned me. Rip. Let's see. Is anyone else that wants to talk still here? Dang, I feel kind of awkward now. What do I talk about? Um, let's see. Let's see, who's still there? J Volt, you still there? Dang, guess I'll just vibe here for a couple minutes more then. Like what, 4 more minutes? Anyway, alright. I've been live for long enough. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it when you tune into these streams. Helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video along with all my other ones. Join my 2 Discord servers. Should be some links. And look out for my next video. Should be up on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, I highly appreciate you guys. The Cool Geek out. Bye.